Our next delightful guest has stayed up till past 1 a.m. in the morning to be with us, and we're so, so grateful. The amazing and the illustrious Yuka Saionji. It's such a joy to have Yuka here. Yuka Saionji is Deputy Chairperson of Byakko Shinko, the Japanese peace organization founded by her grandfather, Masahisa Goi, who gave us the prayer, "May peace prevail on earth." Through global interfaith gatherings and the Symphony of Peace Prayers, Yuka continues a powerful legacy of elevating collective prayer, unity, and reverence for the divinity in all humanity. Yuka, you've been such an important part of our journey for so many years, and we have so much respect for you and the organizations and all of your family. We were together in Japan in September 2024, which touched and transformed us all. Such a joy. Thank you for staying up so late to be with us, and welcome to the symposium.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here. Thank you, Ben-san, Irina-san, everyone at Unity Earth who's working so hard to make this possible, and for everyone who's joining in today. I am already so inspired and so full of love and feeling such energy of unity always when being here and being all the Unity family. I was thinking what I can share, but just recently, my two boys, who is now 8 and 10, is learning a lot about earthquakes and tsunamis and what to do when what happens. And so I just randomly shared them stories that I heard when the tsunami hit in 2011 in Japan. So there was one story of a shelter place that people were, and it was in the mountains in the snow, and the roads were all like broken and blocked. So it took time for the country to bring food to them. And finally, I think it was after 2 days, a truck came full of food for them. And what the center of that shelter said was, we can still wait, but there is a shelter, one mountain across from here, and it will take more time for them to receive the food. We can handle it. So please go directly to the next mountain because they need the food more than we do. And so that was one of the story that really touched my heart. And then there's another one. There was a foreigner who was at the center, evacuation center, and they were again waiting for food. And finally, a hot food came. And I forgot if it was a he or a she, but this foreigner was like ready to rush to the food, because everyone was hungry. But when he was about to stand up, he realized that no one was standing up. And everyone was looking at each other, seeing who needs the most, who is elderly, who is in need. And no one stood up like me first, but was really looking to take care of each other. And this foreigner was speaking of his experience of saying, I was so embarrassed about myself, but at the same time, the amazingness of the energy, or as this field of caring for each other. And these two stories really, I don't know, my two boys really loved it somehow, so it just came up. But I think I wanted to share this now because my dear friend Nipun Metta from Service Space really talks about murmuration lately. And he describes the starling, the birds, and how they fly all together, thousands of them moving in perfect harmony without any single leader, right? And it seems that they don't pay attention to the whole, but they just really take care of the birds around them, like 2 or 3 birds, but everyone is caring for the birds around them. And that creates that murmuration. And I think that shares like somebody was saying, it's not organizational anymore, it's vibrational. And these stories and what kind of murmurations do we want to create? It comes from the heart. It comes from caring for each other. And to me, at the end, it's the energy and vibration of may peace prevail on earth. Of course, everyone was hungry at the evacuation center, but it's not just me first, me first. It's we all take care of each other. And it could be just 2 or 3 people around us, but that can create a huge impact if we can collaborate together. And I think the story of murmuration is always on my mind. And what energies do we want to live in? And I don't know if this is famous story, but in Japan, we always hear about the long chopsticks in hell and heaven. So there's this huge table with so many feasts. And I don't believe in hell, but there's this long chopsticks in hell, and they all are trying so hard to eat by themselves, but they can't. So everyone is hungry and angry. And then there's the heaven, same place, same situation. But they're peaceful because they're caring for each other. They're caring for the person sitting in front of them. I think that kind of, maybe it's very small, but this powerful collective movement, if we can really live the energy of may peace prevail on earth. And it doesn't have to be, we have to look at every single one, but it can start from just 2 or 3. And also, the murmuration doesn't have a leader, but I think human can have a leader like Ben-san or like other people in Unity, because they're always thinking about where the birds can fly so beautifully and shine the light on them. And when there is that kind of servant leadership, or I don't know how to say it, but creating that beautiful peace and harmony, then that is also a beautiful way to create peace. So I'm not saying we don't need a leader or we need a leader, but the energy and vibration is all that counts, whether it's small or big. Or so that's just what I felt. Very simple, but may peace prevail on earth to everyone. Thank you so much.